For our last story tonight, let's change tracks, take a break from the hate and war and the stories of death and talk about hope. I think we can all do with this. Our story begins with India's mini Kabul. It is tucked in the capital city of Delhi, home to thousands of Afghans who fled their country over the years. Also the best place to go if you want to savor some Afghani food. Usually on a Sunday, this locality is bustling with visitors. But this Sunday was different. This Sunday, shops were closed in mini Kabul. Do you know why? Because everyone was watching cricket. Afghanistan was playing against England in the World Cup and the match was happening in New Delhi. So many residents had bought tickets and some got them from the players. The others were glued to their screens. It was quite a clash. On one side was Afghanistan, winner of only one World Cup match in its entire history. On the other side was England, the defending world champion. They'd won the last cup, England. So it was supposed to be a no contest really. Also, Afghanistan's record was not so great. They'd lost 16 out of their last 17 World Cup games. It should have been a cakewalk for England, but they were in for a shock because the Afghans did the unimaginable. They hammered the world champions, defeating England in their own sport and creating one of the greatest upsets in World Cup history. The victory was unlike any other. Indians and Afghans joined in cheering the players. People ran with Afghan flags in Delhi metro trains. College campuses were filled with excited crowds. It was an emotional day. The world over, people hailed Afghanistan as the dark horse of cricket. You see, they come from a country that is devastated by war. The Taliban took power 2 years ago. It changed everything for them, lives, jobs, education, and the sporting landscape. This is a country where kite flying is banned. And what is not banned is left to chance. It suffers under poor funding and strict Taliban control. The Afghan Cricket Board Council is as good as dead. Sponsors have pulled out, so cricketers have no monetary assistance and no infrastructure. They train in foreign countries like the UAE. Their home stadium is here in India. They have little continuity when it comes to coaches. Afghanistan have had more than 5 head coaches since 2019. None of them travel to the country. They train players on away tours. So Afghan cricketers face unique challenges, yet they keep chugging on. And that's what makes this victory very special. Plus, for the players, the challenges at home can be overwhelming. Only last week, Afghanistan was devastated by a powerful earthquake. It struck on October 7th. The magnitude was more than 6.3. And since then, 2 more quakes have ravaged the nation. More than 2,000 people have died so far. More than 90% of them are women and children. Against this harrowing backdrop, Afghan cricket players won for their country. And I know when thousands of people die, a sport can feel insignificant. But Afghanistan's win had the very opposite effect. On Sunday, the nation's joy knew no bounds. Star spinner Rashid Khan said this. He said, cricket is the only source of happiness in Afghanistan. He dedicated the win to people back home. This is the power of sports. It can be so liberating. It can be a great source of hope and happiness. Its underdog stories never cease to inspire, and the examples are endless, like when boxer Buster Douglas won against the legendary Mike Tyson, or in 1976 when Mark Edmondson, ranked 212, won the Australian Open. Sports also binds people together. In a fractured world, it can act as a connective tissue. During the 23rd Winter Olympics opening ceremony in South Korea, athletes from North and South Korea marched together. Many call this the most dramatic gesture of reconciliation between the two countries in a decade. Sports is the home ground of underdogs, and as Afghanistan joins its ranks, we both congratulate and thank them. What they have achieved is humbling and awe-inspiring. Even in these difficult times, they've become a symbol of hope. And in this lies the power of sports.